Now Virgo is the female version of the hustler, of the hustler, of the hustler. Virgo, how you doing, my cutie patootie, looking all this so good. Oh, how much did I miss my Virgos? First of all, I want to thank to some of you for coming up to me at the Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat and saying hi. I remember you, and your words meant a lot to me. And thank you for the hugs and for all the kind words. I really appreciate that, dear Virgo. Now, in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent, past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify your main challenge and get some final advice. And this is going to be your reading from September 29th to October, what is the date? October 5th. Yeah. All right. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on. Now, these are general readings, so it may resonate with you and it may not. And also, I want to say thank you to Pamela. Thank you so much for the sprinkle. Thank you for also getting that book from my Amazon wish list. I just want to say thank you so much. Like, you guys have been so super sweet, so I really appreciate that. Now, let's get into your reading and see what's going on for my Virgs. Virgo, a lot has been going on in your season. I mean, the lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse, like, it's just insane. You know, the end of the Mercury retrograde is like, give me a break. But I've been feeling great in your season. Honestly, I've been feeling great. And it's my cousin's birthday also on September 22nd, who is like at the cusp, but she is a Virgo, okay? So, dear Virgo, your challenge is the Ten of Pentacles from September 29th to October 5th. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords, followed by the Lovers and the Page of Cups. So family, okay, it's this sense of family, this sense of communication and stability here. Some of you may be married, or maybe you're not, maybe you have kids, doesn't matter. But I feel like that a lot of you are really getting very clear on what is the definition of family for you, and who do you want to be with? Who is going to be that lucky person to be with you, next to you? Who is the person that you will find yourself marrying with? You might be already dealing with a specific person, and you are going back and forth in your mind whether this is the person that you would want to live under the same roof. We're going to get some more information when we clarify. Now, dear Virgo, in the recent past, you have the Six of Wands, the Judgment, and the Magician. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that there was a major decision that had to be made because of some sort of a realization. I do see here a lot of happiness. I do see here someone coming into your life, and there was a lot of this sense of celebration, you know, strong sense of like, this is the person, this is the one for me. And with the Judgment here in the recent past, something here came into your awareness, and we're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the present moment, you have the Four of Pentacles, King of Cups, Two of Swords. So you are about to make a decision, and I'm always seeing here these two individuals that you're dealing with. Again, this is not going to resonate with everyone. You could be dealing with a water sign. I'm getting here Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or possibly a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So you are actually at the precipice of making an important decision, and this has to do a lot with you still, like, you know, you're holding on to someone energetically. You're really wanting to make the best out of this situation, and this indecision that has been going on in your mind is because of someone's you might think that someone is hiding something, or you might have a lot of doubts in your mind about a specific person's intentions. We're going to get back to this and clarify. Now, in the near future, dear Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So when the King and a Queen come together, there is the Two of Cups, which means that there is actually love, there is union, there is stability. And I do see here face-to-face conversation and this strong sense of clarity happening between you and your person. Okay, whoever you are going to be having this, whoever you're going to choose from, because you always have options, you know that. You're going to choose someone that's very communicative, okay? Someone that's very, also this person has they have a good head on their shoulders. I'm saying some sassy shit out there. And this is going to lead to a strong sense of partnership, because what you want truly, Virgo, at the end of the day, is someone that can truly understand you at your core, and also someone that can respect you. Respect is very important for you. And And this is, I'm talking about to you as a Virgo, right? People may say, well, that's a generalized thing. Who doesn't want to be respected? Some people don't like it. Some people like being disrespected, you know, but not you and not me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What else was I going to say? There was an important message. Oh, Virgo, also on your body, okay? Every zodiac sign is ruled. I mean, they have certain body parts that's very specific to them. Yours is your intestines, your gut. Trust your gut. What is your gut telling you? Because it has its own energy center, right? The solar plexus has its own brain, has its own intuition. You have your intuition, so trust that. What is it that you really need to make? What decision you need to make in order? Because I see here you executing something here with the Page of Swords. It could be someone else executing something with you, and then there is the Lovers to come together and to make something work for both of you. All right. So let's get into your reading and let's clarify. All right, Virgo. Virgo-licious, I'm a serve delish. I'm gonna ask you to kindly excuse me for a second because I've been really thirsty. This is just sparkling water. I just want to drink some sparkling water, just rejuvenate. So, Virgo, 10 of Pentacles, your challenge is clarified by the Page of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. I think this is something that also came up for, I think it was for Capricorn, something similar. You know, the notion of family, the idea of family for you is very sacred, is very specific here, okay? And I'm seeing here the Tower at the bottom. You might have been divorced with someone in the past, or maybe you lost somebody that you were married to in the past, whatever your situation was. And you might be a single mother, I don't know, with the Empress here, okay? So I feel like that a lot of you have been single for some time and you've been really wanting to meet the right person. You know, I do feel like here that a lot of you might need to just maybe give this situation a little bit more time for it to unfold naturally. I don't know why I'm feeling guided to say that, but that's literally what I feel like. I feel like, you know, there is no need to rush. I don't think you're rushing, but there is no need to worry, okay, too much. Because you tend to get a lot in your head. I feel like that everything is gonna become extremely clear for you in just a matter of few days, hours. And you're gonna be very clear and very quick on who do you really want to be with, what is family going to look like for you with a specific person, okay? Because a lot of you, I feel like that maybe you've been holding on to a specific person or a specific situation, like someone else that really no longer serves you, or that you just have a lot of doubts about this person. Just wait for a second and then watch what happens, a second metaphorically speaking, okay? Because something is going to be revealed for you, okay, that you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I knew this. And I think that you already know this deep within your gut. I just feel like that, you know, you might be a little bit overthinking, but watch what happens. Now, in the recent past, you have the Six of Wands clarified by the Fool, the Emperor, and the Page of Cups. So someone here in the recent past might have come into your life. There could have been an age difference and make an offer to you with the Page of Cups, the Emperor, and there was a brand new beginning between you and this person, the High Priestess. There was a very strong spiritual connection between you and this person. You know that this person came into your life for a very specific reason. There is a strong spiritual connection. There is a strong sense of stability within you and this person that you experience. And I feel like that this is someone that also brought a lot of happiness to you, okay? Now, there was a major realization that you had with the Judgment here. For some of you, you might have been even criticized in the past because you were with this person or something happened. Okay, let me just clarify the Judgment here. It's clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress. You know, I think one of the things that happened here is, wow. The Empress, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Hold on, Virgo. I have to I don't know why. This never happens to me to really have to take a look at this. Something is coming to my mind right now. 1 second. I think that in the recent past, whoever you wanted to be with, okay, whoever you wanted to be with, Virgo, they were running away. Runner. Okay, you were this Empress energy. Now it's making sense to me why. This has never happened before. Like, it's just like, I'm very quick, but it's like, this was a moment where I was like, hold on, this is serious stuff. So some of you may be at a point of like, maybe offering love to this person to the point where you wanted to marry with them, live together, or really start a very committed relationship or commit to them. But I'm getting here someone here escaping from, being a father, being a mother, being in a very committed relationship. And the Eight of Swords here, I see here, you might have pointed out something to this specific person for them to really understand. Maybe this person had either addictions, or maybe they had certain things that, you knew about it and it just really bothered you. And I feel like that a lot of you pointed those things to this person, and they were like avoidant. Okay, this person avoided accepting those things. It's just very interesting. I'm getting here a little bit of an aggressive behavior. Now, the Magician here is in the recent past clarified by the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so trust issues here in the recent past. The Magician here talks about also manipulation, not only just manifestation. But I feel like, Virgo, a lot of you felt like that, because you had a very strong intuition, and maybe some of you didn't really trust your gut, because you didn't trust your gut and something here was revealed to you in the recent past, something came to the surface, the truth was exposed, or whatever the situation was, you realized that there was like something came to an end, and it was because you should have listened to your inner gut like earlier, okay, like longer, whoever you were dealing with. This is somebody just from your past. I feel like that this person that you separated from, it's like this is someone that was very on and off and hot and cold in your life, like coming in and out and in and out, and kind of like almost dismantling and shaking you off of your ground and of your foundation. It's like you would just be on your own, things would just end, you would be fine by just doing your own thing, you both separated, everything's whatever, and then all of a sudden they would just come back again, and then all of a sudden they would pop back again, and it kind of like really brought this sense of like push and pull energy here. Could be a twin flame, doesn't have to be, but someone that really also catapulted you out of a situation in terms of like you might have felt spiritually stagnant, but ever since you met this person, you have spiritually become more aware. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the present moment, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. A lot of you are realizing that you're no longer wanting to hold on to anything from the past, anything from the situation. Whatever happened in the past with the very specific person, you are letting go. Okay, you're in this energy of bringing stability into your life, and you're realizing for you to actually become extremely successful in love and relationship, you need to be very clear on the boundaries that you allow this person to come back into your life. Like, if you're done with someone, you're done with them, right? So a lot of you still have had some residues and some emotional like leftover from this situation that happened with this person. Now, the King of Cups in the present moment and the Two of Swords, I think here someone is waiting for your decision. This is another person. Okay, this is somebody that's waiting for your decision. Clarified by the Chariot, Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they are waiting for you. Now, look how much sense this is going to make. Okay, so when you look at the King of Cups looking towards the Two of Swords, right? This person is looking at her, she's being indecisive. The reason why is because when you are done, when you are finished with whatever happened in the past, that betrayal, that ending, that painful situation that came to an end with the Ten of Swords, and you're ready to move forward, because that's what the Chariot here is all about, right? The Chariot here is all about moving forward. Then there is the Ace of Cups. Then there is actually this love emerging and coming in towards your way, and an offer being made to you. Because this person, I feel like someone is really ready to be with you. You just got to make up your mind, who do you want to be with? And I don't know why recently for some of you, your readings actually it just shows up. There is a couple people showing up in your energy. Now, the Two of Swords in the present moment is clarified by the Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Justice at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that someone wants to be extremely fair with you, and they want to have this equal give and take exchange energy. You see the scales here with the Six of Pentacles, right? And then there is also that right over there. So this is talking about a relationship, a connection that is going to be built on, based on equal give and take exchange, okay? Something here that's going to really fulfill you. There is definitely history between you and this person. You and this person could even start a business together, or maybe you both could be business owners. Now, could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, another earth sign. In the near future, King of Swords and Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. There's a strong sense of partnership that's going to happen between you and this person. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups, the Hermit again. The Hermit came up. Okay, so the Hermit finally came up, the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups. So in the near future, I do strongly feel like here, again, Virgo, look, you're the Hermit, you are shedding light onto the King of Cups. The King of Cups here is someone in the present moment that's actually readily making an offer to you. And in the near future, you are like, hold on, let me think about it. Let me eliminate. I'm the Hermit, I'm shedding light onto your offer, because you already have been through a lot. You already have been through enough, more than enough, and you're not wanting to put yourself in a situation where, you know, there is a lot of second guesses, where there is a lot of questions that you feel like, you know, you need to find answers to, and it's just been very difficult for you to really trust people. Okay, so it's about trust also, getting back on that. King of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So, and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. There is a very strong sexual connection and energy between you and this person. This is someone that could be from different part of the world, or you could be from a different part of the world. I'm getting here something international. I'm getting here an accent. I'm getting here different languages, cultures. Doesn't have to be, but I do see here choices to be made. And I think that out of all the people that this person could have gone to, they're choosing to be with you, okay? Because this person is someone that also, they have options in front of them. They have other opportunities being presented to them, and they're wanting to actually come towards you and, you know, get into this place of making a strong offer and create this partnership with you. So let's talk about the Two of Cups for you, dear Virgo. The Two of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Strength, and the Star. Okay, so in the near future, I do see here a love offer being made to you, and it's like when you were least expecting, when you were really just focused on other things. And, you know, this partnership happens when you also are doing a lot of internal work within yourself. A lot of you are forgiving, releasing, letting go. You're no longer holding on to the past, and this is gonna free you. This is gonna bring so much freedom within your beautiful heart, dear Virgo, where you're gonna feel like, wow, I feel like I'm ready for new love. I'm ready for family. I'm ready for this type of connection that's actually going to lead me to the Ten of Pentacles, and there is going to be mutual understanding. Trust is a big thing for you, which you have been really working through in regards to friendships, people around you, because I feel like that sometimes a lot of, you know, people may take you for granted because of your kindness and your humility. There is a very humble and humble energy about Virgos that I really like, especially as a Leo. So there is something very profound that's going to take place for you, okay? And this has to do a lot with you really recognizing and realizing that whatever it is that you really need to work on, whatever it is that you really need to let go of inner, like in your inner world, you're basically doing yourself a favor. You're setting yourself free. You're allowing yourself to come into this place of, you're coming into this place of like getting back home, okay? Getting back on track. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to struggle into relationships. There is mutual understanding and love between you and this person. And this partnership here that you have, dear Virgo, it is something that's actually going to lead to a strong sense of like solidarity, okay? Standing together tall in union, sharing the same vision, sharing the same mission. So let's get the advice. You have the Page of Cups, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's definitely love coming towards your way, okay, from multiple angles. But I think that the person that you're going to end up being with has to do a lot with someone that's actually very genuine in their love towards you. This person is someone that's very authentic and very honest with what they're truly bringing into this relationship for you and what they really want to bring into your life, okay? Because I see here, you know, there is this playful, vibrant, energetic energy, frequency that you're going to be into very soon with this person, okay? So the Lovers here, that is very exciting, especially in your advice position, is just to give you some time, because like I said in the beginning, when you give some time and you really see the truth being revealed with whoever you were dealing with, multiple people, you will see the one that's actually coming towards your way with this sense of stability, all right? So let's get into your other final message here, dear Virgo, which is very important for your reading. What is an important message for you that you need to know other than the advice? So you have shadow, Number 18, shadow. So like I said, you've been doing a lot of shadow work within yourself. We had that solar eclipse also, like a lot of things from your past that you had to let go of, you know, you had to forgive. I think those things actually came up and resurfaced. And the reason why you're going to be very successful in your relationship and in your life and forming family is because you've embraced parts of yourself, you've let go of certain parts of yourself, and you're in a place right now where you're feeling extremely confident in your journey, where you're really realizing that the person that you're attracting into your life is someone that's going to share the same vision and mission with you, okay, and for you. So what can I say, dear Virgo? You know, after all, I want to say thank you so much and hope this reading helped. Me coming back from the retreat has been absolutely amazing, and I'm so thankful for the wonderful people that I met there, including some of you. Dr. Joe Dispenza has been a game changer for me, honestly, for my spirituality and for my growth. And every time I go, this was my third time, I learned something new, and I'm like, wow, I've heard this many times and I've seen this many times, but this was absolutely amazing. And I'm just so honored and so thankful. So, and I'm back to serve and to slay. So dear Virgo, dear Diva, I hope that this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.